Eurobox presents Sholly Not, written by Maxine Layton. Sholly Not opens with a dark, almost hypnotic intensity. From its first pages, the novel makes it clear that this is not going to be a gentle coming-of-age story, but something far more unsettling, a portrait of damage, manipulation, resentment, hunger for control, and the slow formation of a deeply fractured self. The prologue sets that tone with real force, almost like a descent into a mind shaped by deception and inner darkness, and it creates an immediate sense of unease that carries into the story that follows. Let's welcome the author, Maxine, who's right now connected with us to present her new published book. Hi, Maxine. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you very much for having me.
So, when you started writing this book, Sholly Not, what came first? I mean, did the story begin for you with the characters' inner darkness or with the life experiences that created it?
I think with life experiences, there's a lot of different personalities out in the world today, a lot of toxic, a lot have narcissism. And I think what I tried to bring together was an understanding between a toxic behaviour and narcissistic behaviour.
I think that one of the strongest aspects of the book is the way childhood jealousy, neglect, secrecy shape the emotional world of the story. Was it important to you to show how destructive patterns often begin very early, long before adulthood?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Narcissistic behaviour starts at a very early age, usually between 3 and 6, and it's usually because the child has been unloved, abandoned, but usually by the mother, abused. So you put all those together, and that forms the basis of a foundation for narcissism.
Also, I think it's important to mention that the voice of the novel feels very close to the character's mind, which gives the reader a powerful sense of, unease, intimacy. How did you approach finding that voice, and how important was it for the story you wanted to tell?
It actually took a while to structure the way that I wanted it, and it was important for me to have that character and to follow that character how I did in the book. I wanted people to get into her mind as she went along in the book, so that we have a understanding how narcissistic behaviour forms and develops and how it gets worse over the years.
Which is not that easy, actually. And also, although the book is deeply psychological, it is also full of social detail, family tension, gossip, card games, secrecy, shame. How important was the surrounding environment in shaping this emotional atmosphere of the novel?
I believe it was important. I wanted people to realise that this was a person, a real actually a normal person in the community, but behind closed doors, there was this different side of her. There's like another personality. So you have this front out in the community, a wonderful community member going out and doing all these things for the community. But as soon as that door closes, she has a whole different personality. She becomes evil. And I think it's important that people realise that the personalities do change.
Who do you think it is the perfect reader for this book? To whom is it addressed?
Everybody. I want everyone to have a better understanding of narcissism. And what actually goes on in the mind. It's really important that you follow the mind and how it develops, so that people are aware that in the world, there are different personalities, and there's also different types of narcissism as well.
Thank you, Maxine. We will try not to spoiler it more. Thank you for your time, and we wish you best luck with your book.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Sholly Not is a dark, emotionally charged novel that will appeal to readers drawn to psychologically intense fiction, difficult family dynamics, stories that examine how damage can echo across life. It is not interested in easy comfort. Instead, it offers something sharper and more unsettling, a close look at the making of a deeply complicated human being. Sholly Not by Maxine Layton is now available in bookstores and digital platforms. It's a publication by Eurobooks.